weird, and I'm not sure I should read it. But I will start and we'll see what happens. They gave me a time limit, so I'm going to try to respect the time. I don't think my students ever taught me going overtime. They only had me honored. But as I said at the end of the video, my heart is filled with gratitude. And after seeing so many of you again, some I see more frequently than others, my heart is filled with awe as well, as I see you and see what you've accomplished, and see some of you looking younger than you are. Some families going into their third generation of our college students with this school year coming forward. We truly are a family. Before I continue, I'd like to introduce the special people with me tonight. First of all, my sister Barb. Raise your hand, Barb. She is my friend and my mentor and my backseat driver. And then my cousins are Jan and Dee Wilson. They're much younger, but there they are. And I have some other cousins who are here, the Keithan family, there in the back, and Greg Little and Ann and his family, I think, are here somewhere also. So we're related. First cousins, second cousins, and long story, but sometimes third cousins. And then my Notre Dame sisters. I've known them since I was 5 years old, when I attended kindergarten at St. Albert's here in Omaha, and then at Notre Dame Academy. And then all my years of religious profession with them. It was really the sisters that gave me the love for teaching. I remembered always the wonderful teachers I had, even to Sister Bernadette, my kindergarten teacher, who was just a little bit taller than I was when she was with me. But these sisters have walked with me in all these years, already over 60 years in religious life, and that's a great tribute to them. My sisters have nurtured me and supported me in my growing as a teacher, as a community leader, and as a faithful servant to the gospel. Also with me are our magnificent staff from our Notre Dame sisters, Anne, Michaela, Murray, the rest of you. Right here, okay. And one of them happens to be a Roncalli graduate, Sharon Canty. She retired just this last week, but she's here tonight, so we celebrate Sharon. And then we have a Roncalli mom who works at our Notre Dame housing in our Life Enrichment Center. Also, my good friend, Father Pat McCaslin, whom I have known since my early years of teaching, and he's a great friend of community and celebrates Mass with us every week. So we're very grateful to him for his service and his presence. And then all my former teacher colleagues that are at this table and elsewhere, and all you parents that I walked with through the years, and all of my students. So I'm really surrounded by a great loving community. And Archbishop Lucas, I'm really honored you're here to be with you. You're here with us tonight. I wish you a happy retirement. Okay. When I received this honor, that I was going to receive this honor, I hesitated, and I think I was silent on the phone with Sean for a while until I got my bearings. But I finally said yes, and then from then on I've pondered, what am I learning from all this? Teachers learn as well as students. And I said, what is God telling me through all this? Now that I'm retired, some would say really, I spent a lot more time pondering my years of service that I gave to teaching and to my community and leadership. and service that I've shared with my family and my sisters along the way. I came to these realizations. God really blesses us with what we need when we are serving others. And we need to pay attention to that. And remember that we are who we are because God gives us the grace to do what we are called to do, even in the hard days. We work hard in our careers and our ministries, and we deal with the day-by-day events and challenges. I remember one day sitting at my class, in my classroom, preparing my lessons for the next day, and I said to myself, "Oh God, I don't think I can do this much longer." And in walks one of my former students, and he says, "I should have listened to you." I always had to write detentions for him because he refused to wear socks. And he came in and he said, "I just got fired from my job because I didn't wear socks." And that day I said, "Okay, God, if you walk with me, I think I can do this for one more." But while we're doing what we're called to do, we're not always aware of how we're affecting others, either for the positive or for the negative. As some examples, when I celebrated my 60th Jubilee recently, when I retired in 22, and now when this honor came in front of me, I had so many cards and calls and people saying to me things like this: "I am a teacher because of you. I'm a journalist because of you. You saved my life. You gave me words to say to my daughter when she was having a difficult time." And then the story I just told you, I should have listened to you more often. So I paid attention to all that, what they were saying, and I accepted. Some of it was surprise, some of it was great humility. And I realized God has always been there for me, always making a difference in my life, but helping me make a difference in others' lives. So how important our presence is with each other. And I experienced that again tonight when I met so many of you in person that I've seen on Facebook, or I've had notes from, or I see you at meetings, and we can't spend a lot of time or events. But it was overwhelming for me to see so many of you, but it just filled my heart with more gratitude. Wisdom, faith, and courage, you've heard repeated tonight a few times. They're the key words in Ron Colley's mission statement. We're now in the 50th year of Ron Colley, and that the history is built on the strong history and mission and charism of the Christian brothers and the Liberty sisters. 50 years, imagine that. Just imagine how strong our influence would be if we put wisdom, faith, and courage into our actions every day. Spouse to spouse, parent to child, student to student, teacher to student, colleague to colleague, friend to friend. Just realize or think about the ripple effect our good actions would have for our whole hurting world. So as I pondered this gift tonight from all of you, I would like to give you this prayer for all of you. And you pray with me as I do. Loving God, be strong in the hearts of all gathered here this night and in the hearts of their loved ones. Grant them wisdom, faith, and courage to be your disciples in our world, crying for healing, peace, justice, and equality. May all realize their ability to touch the lives of others with hope and encouragement. Generous God, you have gifted us with many talents and abilities to use for the good, but also simple gifts of the ability to speak the right words at the right time and to perform simple acts of kindness, even offering a simple smile to someone we might not even know. Bless us to go forward tonight, always being truly present to those around us, being your love for others always. Thank you, generous God. And may we tonight and always live Jesus in our hearts forever. Amen. Thank you. One final word. Pat Soltis, may I see you before you leave tonight?